We used to be extreme kids, now we all got mortgages. We used to be cool, now that time has gone. Get the fuck off our lawn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DadBodPod, episode 21.
21.
Oh, my gosh. Can you believe it? Folks, my name is Andrew, and that is
Brian.
And we are DadBod. And if this is your first episode, you guys, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are just two schmucks out of Wesley Chapel here to talk about all things dad.
Dad stuff.
Dad stuff and dads rise up. What we would like to do first and foremost today, we are talking about 4th of July.
America. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. But you know, I want to take it back to the old school. I want to take it back to our roots. We kind of got off the beaten path for the last two episodes. The last two episodes were great. We had the Father's Day episode.
Yeah.
Then we had the science episode. I'd like to say thank you to Mason for both of those, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Mr. Mason.
Thank
Major
you, Mason. Appreciate you, buddy.
But now it's just you and me.
Yep.
There was two.
Back to the roots.
We're back to it. So,
We got the roots, the radicals. You know, I'm a radical.
this was awesome.
A little rancid for your
Yeah.
tits.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
that was
no
cool.
problem. Anytime.
So let's start with the summer watch. We are halfway through these summer camps.
Yep.
How are you feeling, sir?
Good. Good.
Good. Are you
We are
trying
halfway
to
through.
convince yourself or me?
Both. All the above.
Oh.
Sometimes I use my tears as lube, but other than that, we're doing good.
Oh my God. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard, I think. Here's my tears.
I'm functional.
I just,
what do you want?
if you've ever had if you've ever been in charge of a large number of children at once, it's an experience that I feel like everyone who is not yet a dad, who is thinking about becoming a dad, volunteer at a summer camp, because that shit will change your perspective. I'm the mean principal.
I'm the nice one.
What the hell? When did I become the mean principal of all things? I'm not qualified to be a principal. The fuck? I wish I could go back to my old principals and be like, okay, I get it.
Dude, like literally, I felt so bad because the other day I just walked in the door, and they're like, "Mr. Brown!"
And of course, I'm in the corner crying.
And like, we missed you. I'm like hugs. I'm like, no, what?
Yeah. What?
I don't even
And I'm
know.
over here like, everybody sit down.
I'm like, I don't even know who you are. Who are you? What is going on?
No, you will not get donuts on your birthday. And I look at the parents like, what are you doing?
I genuinely felt bad because the one kid like came around and was like, "You're mean. Mm-hmm. We like Mr. Brian." Mm-hmm. I'm like, what? I don't even know who you are.
But you know what, though? I feel like that's a dad struggle, right? Like,
Yeah.
How many dads out there, right? Like, they kind of operate under moms are mean, dads are fun.
Right.
And it's not anybody's fault.
Right.
But, like, we are the jokesters.
Right.
And so we do the joking. And usually it's mom coming in like, did you clean your room?
Right. Very true.
So I guess that means I'm the mom of summer camps.
Mama Andrew.
I'll take it, dude. Brian, I think it's been too long since we've offered an apology to our listeners for our fuck-ups.
Yeah.
We fuck up a lot.
Yeah.
And so we would like to apologize formally to everyone for everything. That's the blanket apology. But we would also like to apologize specifically to the scientific community, because I'm sure we fucked some shit up.
I'm sure there was at least 5 things we said last week.
Or didn't say, I don't know.
That people are just like, no.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't work like that. No.
I do, however, think that as informative and as fun as it was to make the science episode, I think maybe later on, maybe around Halloween time, we should revisit and do a weird science episode or a mad science episode. You know what I mean? Where we talk more about the monsters and the spooky stuff.
I'm down.
Yeah. All right. So we will do science part 2 some other time.
Yep.
So listen. Oh, everybody, pay attention. This is important. Whoop whoop. Pay attention.
Woo-hoo!
Woo. Do I have a thing? Excellent. Yep. I don't know if you guys heard that, but somebody just got real scared of the goat and drove off real fast.
What are they doing in there?
Like, oh my God, the goat. So we're halfway through summer. We've got July 4th coming up next week. We also don't have any summer camps or any works on the schedule. So DadBod is going to be taking a break, you guys. We are not going to put an episode up after this episode.
Only 1 week.
Just 1 week, and we will be putting up shorts. I
Yep.
didn't tell you, the short today, 100 views.
Good.
We wound up doing 100 views. I don't get it.
What was the biggest one? Was like
600,
673
674, something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
For those of you who are out there watching the shorts, and if you found us from the shorts, welcome. Hello.
Welcome to the family.
We do crazy shit.
Yep.
You know? So, but anyways, we are going to take a break, and that got me thinking, man, we have a week off. Brian, what you going to do with yourself for a week?
I'm gonna take my little dude to go see some fireworks.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
We're going to talk about fireworks later for sure, but that's a good plan.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably gonna honestly probably just gonna chill with the puppy and do like little mini trips.
There you go. That's, that's a good way to do it.
Nothing
Fuck
like
yeah.
nothing crazy. More like a staycation.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
I'll have Zayden and the puppy for the whole week. So just do little
Can't really get better than that.
bam, little bounce adventures. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you to trampoline park. Take you to dog park. You go.
You get a park.
Yeah,
And you go
get
to
a
the park.
You go to the zoo. You go to the dog park.
I think it's important that I think it's really awesome that you're making plans for your little one and you're making plans for your puppy, but you got to make plans for you too, bro. You know what I mean? You got to.
I'm gonna masturbate.
It looks like you got all the bases covered.
Shoot some fireworks in my room.
I got some Roman candles just waiting to go off. All right. Well, we're gonna circle back to that.
Okay. How about you?
What are my plans this week? Oh God. Well, not that. Although not for a very different reason. Not that, because my plan is my significant other, whom I love very much. Hello. She doesn't listen, but just in case, we are going to a family reunion, and I'm pretty sure one of her family has opened a restaurant up in Virginia that we're going up to help operate for about a week just to get her started. I'm looking forward to it. Road trips they're fun. They've taken on road trips are different than when we were kids, dude. And I think, have we talked about road trips? I don't.
We've touched base, but we haven't dove in.
I remember looking out the fucking window.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Imagining clouds,
looking
being
at
different things,
playing the license plate game or the alphabets on the road. Fucking these kids, they're buried in their phone.
I see with my little eyes something this
fuck
art.
yeah. Or you play Popeye or whatever,
Right.
or if there's a car coming down with one headlight, you punch the punch buggy.
Yep.
It was the last time we did this. It was so quiet.
Yep.
Because everybody's in there with their earphones or their earphones. Listen to me, headphones.
But here's what's tough with that: if you're driving and there's no noise, you start getting tired.
Highway hypnosis is a very real thing, and we're driving in the mountains. Yeah.
Yeah, and if
Luckily
if
now
you
I
have,
got DadBod to listen to.
If you have kids, yeah, absolutely. If you have kids in the back that are a lot of times the parents get frustrated, but you kind of need that
You're
distraction
awake. Yeah.
noise. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very dangerous driving.
He took my toy. He took my.
Fucking shut up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And plus, I don't get to use the same threats that my parents used on me if they're quietly on their phones.
Right.
I can't threaten to turn this shit around.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't. Don't make me reach back there for what?
Right.
You need your charger?
Right.
Fuck.
Someone say hi to me, or I'll turn all the phones off.
Yeah, come on, you guys.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Moving on then.
Yep.
So, we'll do all that. But I also, I have a DadBod agenda for when we're off. I'm gonna try to up the thumbnail game.
Yep.
I've been talking about that for a little bit, but it's important. I really want to get our thumbnail game up and going, and Instagram.
Cool.
We're gonna build Instagram.
All right.
Over the week. All right. State of the Darmy. Can you believe that we are now Legion at 44? 44 strong.
You're full of shit.
Uh-oh. Am I?
We're 46, bro.
Holy shit! Whoa, those must have slid in the very last.
They slid right in
They
me.
slid. They spit on it and they slid right in, huh?
Yep.
46
So
strong. Wow.
check it, dude. By the time you get back from your little trip, I bet we'll be at 50.
We could be at 50. Oh my God! Could you imagine if the first episode back is our We Made 50 episode?
Let freedom ring.
We would make it so big too for 50, and then if we hit 500, we'll be like, fuck it, I don't know. Thanks, guys. Oh, wow. But 46, listen, everybody, and we say this a lot, but we truly do mean it. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that button. We understand that a lot more of you, I mean, we got 600 views on the one episode, so we know that you guys are watching and not subscribing, so the ones that are subscribing, we want to say especially thank you. Thank you to the ones that are watching regardless.
So in our history, we have 4.6 thousand views.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So think about this. 1% is hitting subscribe.
Yeah, just about.
46 to 4,600.
Yeah. You're right.
1%.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, thanks, 1%.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
1%ers.
We love you all.
Yep.
Oh, no. All right. So I told you we were going to circle back to masturbating.
Yep.
So what we're going to talk about real quick is whenever I get time off, whether it's like a week or a day or 5 seconds, I always do this thing, and I wind up just fucking hating myself every time I do it, right? I make a giant list, my honey-do list, my personal to-do list, and I say, tomorrow. And then, what do? I stay up all night that night because I don't have to get up.
Right.
I do not set an alarm.
Yep.
I wake up at 10:30 with no breakfast plan and 2 kids that I need to feed.
Right.
So I'm standing there scratching my balls going, I guess we're going out.
Right.
We go out and we have a early lunch, late breakfast, and half the day's gone.
Right.
And I have to start crossing things off my list. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, I plan to mow the yard, and I plan to fix the cabinets, and I plan to wash the dishes.
Right.
And I am lucky, dude, if I get like 2 of those things.
I was going to say, if you hit half,
Yeah.
you did it.
Yeah. So I really do admire your plan of taking it small,
Yep.
one day at a time type of thing. You know,
Little
because,
stuff.
Yeah, because I feel like you just kind of set yourself up for disappointment if you make this
Right.
huge and then nothing.
Yep.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah.
And that segues, as soon as I can stop throwing up, that segues into what we're going to talk about, because when we play in our days off, we usually plan them around holidays. And guess what holiday it is? It is 4th of July! Woo!
Come on, Tony. We're going to be late for class.
That's not the
We're
one
going to
I
be late
wanted.
for freedom.
We're going to be late for freedom. That's cool. All right, so you know me. I do my shit.
Wait, did you say Nomi?
Oh, man. I wonder what Nomi's doing this 4th of
No,
July.
he's got plans.
Does he?
Don't call him.
I'm okay. Oh. Okay. Well, we will let sleeping dogs lie then. I love how you become Nomi's advocate. Don't call him. I made the mistake.
Yeah.
Moving on then. All right. Let's do.
I just went to go throw him a treat, and he freaked out on me.
He was like, not
in my
now!
front yard.
You got titties? I want titties.
That's pretty much how it went.
Oh, all right. Well, just find that guy some titties. That's all.
I'm working on it.
I know. All right, so I was going to do the history of America, but like I look at our analytics a lot because we talk about it a lot, and I think almost everybody listening probably understands the history of America. If you don't, people in Belgium, it's, 1776, blah-de-dee, blue.
Yep.
So instead of the history of America, I would like to talk about the history of fireworks, which I think is way more interesting. May I?
Yeah.
Okay. Many historians believe that fireworks originally were developed in the 2nd century BC in ancient China. It is believed that the first natural firecrackers were bamboo stalks that, when thrown in a fire, would explode with a bang because of overheating of the hollow air pockets in the bamboo. The Chinese believed these natural fireworks or firecrackers would ward off evil spirits. Sometime between 600 and 900 AD, legend has it that a Chinese alchemist mixed potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal to produce a black, flaky powder. This was the first gunpowder. This powder was poured into hollowed out bamboo sticks, forming the first man-made fireworks. Later on in Europe, in the 13th to 15th century, they were widely used as religious festivals and public entertainment. The Italians were the first Europeans to manufacture fireworks. And European rulers were especially fond of the use of fireworks to enchant their subjects and illuminate their castles on important occasions.
And make a pizza in the sky.
I'm making it go boom. Hey, I put a pepperoni in the space.
I don't need the fingers. It's okay.
We apologize to everyone.
Hey,
Sorry
I'm
about that.
Italian.
It's okay. Yeah. Also, it was in jest. We love you, everyone. All right. Early U.S. settlers brought their love of fireworks with them to the New World, and fireworks were a part of the very first Independence Day, a tradition that continues every 4th of July when we celebrate as John Adams had hoped, with pomp, parade, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of this continent to the other. American spirit of celebration continued to grow into the late 18th century, and politicians used displays to attract crowds to their speeches.
Yeah.
That's very cool, right? More modern, that's not a word. While July 4th is still the big days, Americans continue to use fireworks year-round. Now I see all the time.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
What else do I see fireworks for?
Dude, I saw them setting up for Thanksgiving last year, and I was like, really?
We don't need to do all that.
Yeah.
That's a little bit crazy. I will say, though, that fireworks entertainment generates, it's a big industry now. Thunder over Louisiana is one of the country's largest fireworks displays. An economic study conducted in the Derby Festival determined that the Thunder over Louisville generates more than $56 million for the local economy in just fireworks. Wow.
What are they? I wonder what they spend in fireworks.
I don't know. It can't be like it's got to. They have to buy it wholesale, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure.
It's super cheap.
Even if they spend $1 million in fireworks,
yeah,
you're generating.
You're
56.
generating 56. Yeah, that's incredible. All right, so that's as much as I have for the history of fireworks,
Cool.
dude. You know,
That's
You
awesome.
light them, they go boom. It's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Cool. Moving on.
Yep.
Moving on. Brian, what are some of your favorite things about 4th of July?
I like the camaraderie.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right? Like
Sure.
family, friends,
Yep.
everybody's around. There's
Everybody's
a
getting together.
barbecue.
There's music.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everyone, like, it just gives another excuse for everyone just to party together.
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't matter what you do. Right?
Not really. It shouldn't.
You don't even need fireworks. You can go watch fireworks somewhere. Just getting family and friends together and whatever. You can do sparklers if you want, whatever. But I think that getting everybody just a day to kind of sit back and think about, everyone takes advantage of what it means to be an American.
We take this country for granted.
Yep.
The fact that you and I can sit here and say we
Right.
take this country for granted
Right.
on the internet,
Yep.
and we don't have Gestapo coming in,
Yeah.
like dragging us out.
Right.
We take this country for
Yeah,
granted.
we do.
You're absolutely right. 100%.
And everybody just to take one day out of the entire fucking year to go, this is a beautiful country.
Not only that, but let's consider, July 4th was the culmination of a war, but
Right.
there's been many wars since then.
Yep.
And, whether everybody who fought in that war agreed with what we were fighting for or not, they took an oath to defend this country and did so. And that's huge.
Yeah.
I can't think of any bigger things to like. You got big balls if you're like, family, I got to go defend our home.
Right.
That's all there is to it in my eyes. Like,
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone. Yes. One of my favorite things about 4th of July is mostly the official start of summer.
Right.
Right.
That's that also.
It's not usually going to get any hotter than it already is at 4th of July. If anything, it might start to go the other way
Yeah.
after a certain point. But yeah, I love, and there's lots of unspoken tradition with Christmas. There's a lot of like pageantry with
Right.
Christmas, like, oh, grandma made her famous cookies, and,
Right.
oh, grandpa. But there's an unspoken tradition, like if you got a pool, right, and it's 4th of July, and you've got 4 people in the pool, there has to be a game of chicken.
Right.
There has to be a
Yep.
game, right?
Or if you have a pool, guess what? You're hosting.
You're hosting, and it's unspoken, and you
Yep.
don't argue with it because
Yep.
it's 4th of July. Yep. If you've got a keg and everybody's of legal drinking age,
Yep.
but you're in that weird sort of nebulous age where it's like in your 20s, not yet 30s, somebody's doing a keg stand,
Yep.
somebody's passing out, getting a dick drawn on their face. Like
Yep.
these are things that just happen.
Usually grandma.
Yeah, you're waking up with your butt sore and a condom hanging out. It
Yep.
just happens.
It just happens. That freedom ring.
God. So yeah, I did want to tell you more currently. In the past, I guess 10 years, the favorite thing about 4th of July has been, I don't know. So I live sort of on the corner, and there is a house on the corner across the street from us. And they're a little bit further down. And I don't know if they own a fireworks stand or if they're just like a dude I don't know. But every year, twice a year, this guy comes to the house, and not my house, of course, my neighbor's house, with a truckload of fucking fireworks, and the entire block gets their little lawn chairs, all of it. Nobody says anything to anybody,
Right.
so it's not coordinated, right? Like, we don't know what time to go out there.
It's just one dude.
It's just one dude,
Yep.
and it's like, I know that I've spent all this money, and it's clearly for the people at that house. Like they've got all the sparklers and all the little cool things, right? But he also knows that it's a big enough show that the entire block's gonna see it.
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of makes a party out of it. Like he'll grill. I've never gone to the house, but I've seen people go to the house. They'll get a beer or whatever, and then they'll just, dude. I mean, and it's crazy because they are so close to power lines. So I don't understand how fireworks are legal in this country.
Dude, they're not in New York.
Are they not?
No.
Oh, shit.
Nope.
What do you do then? Sparklers?
No, we would drive to Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Buy thousands of dollars of fireworks, slap them in my fucking trunk, and drive back.
Of course you would. Contraband, duh. Okay.
We made it work.
You made it work. Firework. Cool. Well, so that's some things, my favorite 4th of July things. Moving on.
Yep.
Let's talk about the future of 4th of July.
I know what you're about to talk about,
What are we about to talk about?
and it's crazy.
It's crazy. Well, as I just said, fireworks are dangerous.
Yep.
So what if there was an alternative to fireworks? And so recently, I've seen these videos on the internet where they get this drone swarm. So that's like teeny tiny little drones that have these lights on them that they're, RBG lights, so they do all different colors. But they get hundreds or even sometimes thousands of these drones,
Yeah.
and they coordinate these things. So you have these 3D images in the sky.
But you could make like the entire flag of America.
You can make that. And if you get enough drones, conceivably, you could do some high detail resolution shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
If you were a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, you could do a firework display with drones and put your wife's face in the sky.
Yes, you could.
Right?
It's insane.
Yeah.
The stuff that they can figure out to make the drones do, like, it blows my mind sometimes when I watch that shit.
And so, I mean, it is beautiful and it's safer.
It's safer,
Right.
but I think it lacks it. There's a separation there that there's something about setting off a firework. The smell of the gunpowder.
It lacks the danger, baby.
And you don't get the explosion from a
Nope.
drone. Like, sure, the drones can like make
They're dancing
noise.
around in
Yeah,
the sky.
but really, you're just hearing.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound great on
Yeah,
Spotify.
I've been
Sorry,
I've been to Disney. I can see that.
you get it. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
But no, there's something about just holding an M80 in your hand and waiting for the last minute to toss it somewhere.
You gotta have that danger factor. Like, is today the day I lose my thumb?
Who knows?
There is though. There's something about lighting it
Yep.
and like dropping it and running away. Like
Right.
you need that
Yep.
because it simulates. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb, but like it simulates the danger of what they were going through in the 4th.
Yeah.
In a weird, dumb way. I get it.
Yeah.
But I must concede though, like people are dumb. Like, and you see it all the time. What about that one forest fire or whatever that was started by the gender reveal thing?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, imagine now we've got real fireworks.
Right.
The entire coast is done.
What's the gender of our baby? A national
Charred
disaster.
broad. Oh, can you believe that baby? Imagine the psycho trauma that
Being
baby
that
is.
baby?
Yeah.
Remember
Where's
that?
your dad? In prison?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, before I was burned, or before
I mean, born.
Before I was born,
That was so great, dude.
I burned down half of California, all of Wyoming.
Yeah. I caused the extinction of countless species.
Yep.
Yeah, so drone light shows. I don't know if I'm about it.
It's cool.
It's very cool.
Yep.
But it's a little bit scary to me
Yep.
because it declaws the 4th of July.
Stop getting pussified, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Like I hate to use that term because again, it is safer. Yeah, but if we do everything safe, then what happens if we have to get dirty? We're never gonna do it. You and I will never do anything safe because we grow up like playing in dirt and
Right,
shit.
right.
You know?
Yep.
Oh my God, I sound old. We need to move on.
All right.
Moving on. We got a movie to talk about.
What's
Okay.
up, old man?
What's up, Grandpa? What Grandpa movie are you gonna talk about? We were
Grumpy old man. Here we go.
What's so funny is I was working at, this weekend, and somebody mentioned Grumpy and Grumpy Earl, and I couldn't fucking remember for the life of me the guy's name. Not Walter Matthau. Who's the other one?
I can't remember.
Oh, fuck me. All right, fill up the dead space.
So, dude, I remember that was one of the first movies. I was way too young
yeah.
when Grumpy Old Men came out. I was probably like 8.
Uh-huh.
Right? And the old man in that movie, the grandpa of the grandpas, where he's like, I'm going to give her my man-sized manicotti.
Jack Lemmon.
Yes.
Jack
thank you.
Lemmon.
Yep. Do you remember that? He's like, I'm gonna park the skin busting tuna town.
Skin busting tuna town.
Like, and they did the outtakes where he just kept like just
going.
riffing, like just dropping random lines. And I remember like being 7 watching that with all my family.
Being like, what?
And like I'm cracking up just because I'm watching them laugh.
Yeah, of course.
I don't
you
know
have no
what they're
idea.
talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
I like roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we were going to talk about Independence Day.
Yeah.
But we already talked about Independence
did.
Day.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. And we already talked about Sandlot.
Yeah.
All right. So I needed a summer movie, a summer blockbuster that's all about America. And I got National Treasure.
Yeah.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
National Treasure. Came out in 2004 under a rating of PG. It ran for 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's too long. 2 hours? I don't remember it being 2 hours.
I don't either.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's been some director's cut. Anyways, it stars Nicolas Cage,
Of course.
Diane Kruger,
Yep.
Sean Bean.
Yep.
I love Sean Bean's name because when I read it, it's spelled Seanbean. So I want to read it as Scene Bean.
Scene Bean. Yeah.
Or Sean Bond. Justin Bartha, Harvey Keitel, and John Voight.
Yep.
John Voight was the old guy. So, what are you doing? It's the Statue of Liberty. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Or whatever it was. Just a silly movie. This
Yeah.
whole thing. What a silly, fun movie, right?
I mean, think about Nick Cage at that time.
Was that when he was in trouble? Was he taking, or was that like right?
Yeah.
That was right before his
Yeah.
Renaissance. But was when he was doing shitty movies to pay back the IRS? In that Cage era, this is probably one of the better ones then
Yep.
for that time. You know,
And then he had his resurgence and did what, like Gone in 60 Seconds, The Rock.
he did that. He did that silent movie that was very much like Five Nights at Freddy's, the Willy movie.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that? Did you
Yeah.
ever see that? That's right up your alley. You had to have seen that.
I did. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, he didn't talk much. He might have talked to the very end, but
Yeah.
it was he was in a pizzeria or some
Yep.
shit. Anyways, I have a review, a 1-star review. Okay, not enough jeans. There simply wasn't enough jeans. What more can I say? Terrible. It's worth noting jeans is spelled Genes with a capital G. What is this guy on?
So were they wearing khakis? No, I know what you're meaning.
I know you know. I'm still just flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Why would this guy give a 1-star
Not
review?
enough jeans.
There
like,
simply was not enough genes. What more can I
like
say?
genetic code.
Terrible.
What is he?
I don't
looking
know.
for?
Sir, were you watching the right movie? Was he trying to do homework and just had
Right.
National Treasure?
Yeah.
So maybe somebody told him it was like a genetics movie, and he was like, "Nope."
Wow.
I don't know, but
That's just stupidity on the internet.
give it another chance, dude. Come on.
You said.
Do you remember anything specific about this movie?
I mean, I enjoyed it, but you're right. It's one of those movies you just put on and it's entertaining.
It's a popcorn flick.
Yep.
Um,
You don't expect much out of it, and you
No.
don't get much out of it.
Yeah, but if you go into it with that mentality, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go into it with like, oh, this is Nicolas Cage's version of Indiana Jones, then especially if you like Indiana Jones, then you're
Right.
going to be
No,
severely
don't look for
disappointed.
that. Yep. Do not look.
Do you
for that.
remember the? Do you remember the glasses?
Yeah.
It was like behind the brick.
Yep. Yep.
That's so ridiculous. So we're led to believe that there was this brick that was just loose in there
Right.
for 200 something years, and nobody was like, there's no inspections done in any
Right.
of these. Like,
Yep.
okay. All right, I'm getting this. Sometimes this happens where I like take movies too literal, and I'm like, "Well, hold on now,"
Yep.
and then I start turning into Professor Einstein over here, where
Not
I'm
enough
like,
jeans.
according to, yeah, they were related. There wasn't too many. There
What's
wasn't
up
enough
with
genes.
the brick? Nope. All right, let's move on with that.
Yeah, we got to pull the plug on that before I turn into an even older man. My goodness. All right, so that was National Treasure. Moving on then.
Yep.
Moving on. Guess what time it is?
Moving on up.
Oh, fuck. That's the segment sound, bro.
Segment time.
Segment time. All right, so let me run down the list of segments. I got a segment here called Pew Pew.
Yep.
We're going to talk about fireworks. I am going to, when you go shopping for fireworks, sometimes the names on those packages, they do not do justice as to what they are. No explanation whatsoever.
Right.
It's just like Titty Licker McGee or
Right.
whatever. Like it's
That one looked cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like Donkey punch gone wrong or something. Like, so it's like, I have a Tampa Bay Times.
The ultimate bukkake.
Yeah. God. So Tampa Bay Times put out like 10 of the most far out names, right?
Okay.
I'm just going to give you the name,
Okay.
and I want you to just do your best to try to describe. Well, wait. I got to go through the rest of the segments. All right. The next one we have is called Weenie Roast. I got to work a dick joke in there somehow, but I hate hot dogs. I fucking hate hot dogs.
They're delicious.
No, they're not.
Give me all those lips and buttholes.
Ugh.
Yep.
So I found 12 different ways to make a hot dog. And you being the culinary expert that you are, I thought maybe you could guide me into maybe turning this around because I realize I'm not American. I hate hot dogs.
Yep.
It's awful.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about that time we almost blew up.
Oh, plenty of them.
And then dad jokes and we're out. What do you think?
Time you almost blew a guy.
That time, we won't talk about that on the internet.
All right, let's move on.
Moving on. All right. Pew, 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 pew. Fuck yeah. Okay, Brian. I'm going to pull up this list of fireworks. The thing is the best and most ridiculous fireworks name spotted in Tampa.
Shoot.
All right. So the first one is Fight Fire with Fire. And I'll let you see the picture. Yeah. So what do you think it is?
I'm picturing two different explosions going up into the sky and meeting in the middle. So you got like, pew, pew.
Yes, it could be. The description reads, they are flaming balls shooting a load out of canisters.
I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome, right?
Yep.
Cool.
right.
All right, so the next one I have Waking Up the Gators.
Ooh.
Waking Up the Gators. Yeah, what do you think that could be? Waking Up the Gators.
I think just like a big, like, kaboom one.
Yeah.
Like one of the mortar ones.
Well, it looks like this one is like a machine gun one.
All right.
So you get the big boxes and like rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Go.
I think that's what we're going here because the box, it kind of looks like there's a pull thing and then each one of the teeth is like a tat-tat-tat.
Yep, gotcha.
Rat-tat-tat. This one says Ladies Night Out and it shows this awful woman. What could this be? I don't know who that woman is. It's just, who is it? Do you know? Is that Roseanne Donald?
No.
Rosie O'Donnell?
It's not Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh. No, it's not Rosie O'Donnell.
I don't know. I just think before you light it, you got to take your panties off.
Well, this also shoots flaming balls.
Drink some white wine.
You flaming balls off of something that says Ladies Night Out? Did you say drink white wine? You got to get a manicure.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Ladies Night Out package is the most expensive firework in the display. It would
Probably.
have to be, right?
Yep.
Just for namesake. All right, moving on. This one is Echo in the Ear. Echo in the Ear.
That's got to be a big kaboom.
It's got to be a big kaboom, but I also think it might start with like a pew.
Yep. The description of it. Pew!
Yeah. So it's a big.
Ka-chow!
Kapuya. So yeah, no, I think it's a high pitched whistle followed by the big boom.
All right.
All right. Moving on then. We got just a few more.
Yep.
Okay. This one is called Bad Reputation. And the cover of it looks like you would see it in like a sex thing.
So it just blows up in the air and Taylor Swift pops out her vagina?
Yeah, just I see the word load on here. I see the word balls on here. And I see the word shot on here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
He's going to Swiftie shot to the nuts.
The nuts. This one is called Bare Knuckle Fighting. Now, this one, the box makes me think the two different, maybe even a blue and an orange kind of flames coming at you. That can't be safe.
That reminds me of like Mortal Kombat.
This one emits showers of sparks. It does look like Mortal Kombat. So it's a shower sparkler kind of thing. How about Tears for Fear?
80s music just pops out.
You light it, it's just like Dio. It's Wham.
Yep.
You light it and it goes, a jitterbug.
Yep.
Like, what? What just happened?
The jitterbug.
Okay.
Jitterbug into my heart.
All right, here's we'll end on this one. Literally just called The End.
Oh. I would buy that.
I don't know what it does, but there's a warning on here that says may reignite.
Yeah.
Soak with water after use.
I would buy that.
I'd buy two of them.
Just because of that.
Yeah, I'd buy two of them and I'd stack them on top of each other.
So as we're talking about this, literally, that's what sells me.
Yeah?
When it says like, This is the most dangerous
Oh
thing
yeah,
we,
you know
we
they
sell.
have those you have to sign a waiver for. Yeah,
Give me
man.
those.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll take 4 of those, 8 of those. I don't know.
Sir, you're zoned by a school. You know that, right?
Yeah, what else you got? Yeah.
That's funny.
That is America at its finest.
At its finest.
Yep.
All right, then.
At least Florida.
That's all I got on Pew Pew.
All right.
Unless you want to talk about money bags. But again, just shooting balls.
Yep.
Wait. Shooting balls and reports?
Oh.
What's a report?
The big.
Is it?
Yep.
I had no idea. What is it? Ah, cool. Right. All right. Every time I see another one, and something about a cannoli. All right, we're moving on. Cannoli. Moving on.
Oh, cannoli.
All right, that was Pew Pew. Brian,
All right.
I can't do
Why?
it. Why do I? Okay.
Why with the hot dogs?
All right, so I'm glad you asked. When I was little, my mother and I, we were moving around a lot because of the military. And we were in Hong Kong, and I ate a hot dog when I was very little, and I threw the fuck up. Like, violent, ugly throw up. And ever since then, I just cannot do it.
It was a Hong Kong hot dog.
Hong Kong hot dog.
Everybody was Hong Kong biting.
Everybody ate Hong Kong hot dogs. Yes, but that's why. And I've tried on several occasions, and then I spent some time when I was like 24 to 26, apprenticing as a locksmith.
Yep.
I've worn many hats.
Yep.
And this person who was a locksmith at the time used to work at a hot dog hot dog factory, and thought it was very funny to just explain the process.
Oh, no. I don't want to know how they're made.
I'm not going to tell you.
No.
But it's not pleasant.
No.
So what I've got here, dude, is, again, we're trying to make some dick jokes, so we're going to do a weenie roast.
Yep.
Give
Give me them recipes. I'll tell you what'll work.
I have 12, I think. 12 different recipes.
Fire them off.
That all just look awful.
Got.
Aw.
So funny that we're talking about this.
Go ahead while I pull it up. Go ahead.
In New York, I think I may have mentioned this, that my family owned a hot dog cart.
You may have
In New York.
Yeah,
So-
I think something about it was in the back of a van,
Yep.
and like all your friends were in the back. You want to
Yep.
make $50 or whatever?
But we would put the hot dog cart out everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? And I would just sit there and freaking sling hot dogs. Mm-hmm. And I had a tip jar out there. And
Slinging dogs.
Yep.
Slinging dick.
yep, slinging
Slinging
wieners.
wieners.
Yep,
There it is.
pushing the weens.
We did it. Pushing the wee. Pushing wee. Pushing
I'm
wee.
like Pauly Shore, pushing the weens.
I'm pushing peen.
But dude, I'd work whatever 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
And have $150 in tips plus whatever I was making by the hour. I was like making good money just
Yeah.
slinging wieners, right?
Yeah.
No issues. It was a blast, right? But now I'm gonna blow your mind.
Oh, about wieners?
Yep.
Awesome.
So have you had a white hot dog?
No. Can't say that I
They're
have.
called conies.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the difference. Regular hot dogs are made with pork and beef. White hot dogs are made with veal and pork.
Okay.
So there's no beef in it. It's
Right.
just veal and pork. But they're white and they're delicious.
Forgive me. This is a legit question.
Yeah.
Veal is cow, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's baby cow.
Baby cow. Sorry, internet. Sorry, PETA. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
But they're delicious.
Are they?
God.
Okay.
And so we would always sell hot dogs, conies, Italian sausage.
See, I mean, you know what's really funny, dude, is I will get down with Italian sausage. I will get down with bratwurst.
Tell me more.
Fuck. I just put it in my mouth, dude. All that Italian sausage. Just. This episode got real weird. You guys see, it's break time. We need a break before next episode on sucking dick or whatever.
Super weird. Yeah.
All right, let's give it. Shall we start this
Yeah,
before it
go
gets?
for it.
Oh my gosh, we got to start it so we can stop it. All right. The first one I have is just throw your shit on the grill.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I don't like about the grill. It like bubbles up in a weird way sometimes.
Well, with a hot dog, if you put it on the grill, like,
You just burn the flavor out of it.
no, but do like 2 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
And you're done.
Yeah. See, when
They're already pre-cooked.
the grill is the one way. If I'm gonna eat a hot dog,
Yep.
it's got to be off the grill. It's got to be black and it's got to be smothered in ketchup.
Yep.
Not mustard. Sorry.
Italian sausage smothered in underwear.
Love it. All right. So the next one I have. What about pan frying hot dogs?
It's kind of the same as like griddle cooking.
Okay.
So I mean, it's still good.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way. I'm a grill. Like put it on
me
the
the
grill.
grill.
Yep.
Put it on a grill with some charcoal. I want
But
that flavor.
I'm down. I'm also down with a pan fried hot dog.
Ugh, no. So if you pan fry it, you put butter down?
Yep.
I've had fried bologna before.
I love fried bologna.
Fried bologna's good.
Yep.
And I know bologna and hot dog are the same
They're the
shit.
same thing.
I know.
Weirdo.
I know. Moving on then. What's the next one? How about I can't. Oh God. How about we boil? Oh, no. It's like eating a fucking dildo.
Okay. Also not bad. All right, but what can I say? I'm not picky, okay?
$20 is $20. Yeah, it was a free dinner.
So the only time I boil hot dogs is when I make hot dogs for Zayden. Because I cut the top in like right across the top and then right across the top again
Okay.
to make an X, right?
Yeah.
And then I cut them in half
Uh-huh.
and boil them. And they spread out and look like little octopus legs. And he loves it.
Yeah.
He thinks it's hilarious. He's good. He's like, Daddy, I'm eating the octopuses. Right?
We need a picture of this. I need a picture of this.
I'll make one.
Yeah, do it.
So that's the, but they're, if you boil it, all the flavors.
All the flavor's gone, and then you got this hot dog water to deal with.
Right.
Ugh. What do you do with that?
You know what you do with that?
Tell me. I love that face. Oh, what do you do with it? You put it in shot glasses or something with like vodka in it?
Nope.
What do you do? You put it in a super soaker and spray your sleeping friend?
Nope. You put that in an ice cube tray, and when you have friends over that you don't like, you mix their drinks with it.
That's brilliant. My ass would forget which ice cube tray was which.
Hot dog water and hot sauce. And just let it freeze and mix their drinks with it.
Why would you ever have friends over that you don't like? Why would you have friends you don't like?
I don't know. They show up sometimes.
We live in a weird neighborhood, dude. That's how I got rid of Alf.
Yeah.
I gave him hot dog water. He FO'd.
He buys. I'm going back to Mars.
Boiling hot dogs. I can't. Ugh. That's the worst one, too, I think. All right, how about, this is weird, enjoy crunchy hot dogs simmered in water.
That's boiling.
Although boiling hot dogs is a method used frequently, it's not recommended by famous producers of hot dogs like Nathan's. Instead, they recommend a more subtle cooking method to preserve the flavor and make the hot dogs crunchy. Simmering hot dogs is also recommended by Meat Master. Okay. Okay. So actually, it makes perfect sense to say that boiling hot dogs will cause them to lose their flavor instead of simmering them for a short time in a smaller amount of water.
Okay.
I don't care what it is. It's gross.
No, I don't like that.
No. Okay. Moving on then. What about for the ultimate flavor burst, simmer them in beer?
So they do that with sausage a lot.
Beer battered sausage?
Yep.
I bet they do.
Yep.
Frat houses. There's lots of beer and sausage.
Dip your wiener in that beer.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it.
What about microwaving hot dogs? This says to be careful of that. Why?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it in a pinch.
Oh, because it can
they
burn down
explode.
your thing.
Yeah, they
I had no
explode.
idea. Yeah, the salts.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole thing will literally burst.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I've made so many hot dogs. Well, not me, but I have made for my kids.
Yep.
So many hot dogs. You use the microwave, you just said, right?
Yeah.
So what do? Just watch it like popcorn?
Like 30 seconds tops.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. How about browning the hot dogs by roasting them in the oven?
No.
No, why not?
Too much time.
How long would you need to do?
If you're making hot dogs, you're not waiting for an oven to warm up.
Well, then, to that I say, what about this next one? Feed a crowd with slow-cooked hot dogs.
They're not fucking barbecue ribs.
Oh, you know what's funny? I like the little tiny wieners.
Oh, me too.
Like the little Vienna sausages.
Yep.
Yeah, those are cool. Put those in a crock pot with some fucking beans or something?
No, so recipe for that, ready?
Okay, go.
Throw those in a crock pot with, this sounds crazy,
Okay.
barbecue sauce,
Yeah?
grape jelly,
Yeah? That sounds crazy.
okay, and a little bit of sriracha.
Okay.
Mix that up, let it sit.
I don't think I'm mad at it.
Dude, I think, didn't you have that at Zayden's birthday?
Did you make it at Zayden?
Yeah.
Then yeah. Is that what
Yeah,
you did?
that's what it was.
That was amazing.
Barbecue, grape jelly, and sriracha.
Wow. Darmy, make that shit.
Dude, or you can do the same with mini meatballs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's not 4th of July.
No.
Nope.
Wieners.
You gotta get those balls out of there.
Yeah.
We don't want any balls, just wiener.
Yep.
Is that it? Is that it? Try a healthier air fried hot dog.
I've done that too.
I don't have an air fryer, so I haven't. All right. How about deep frying them for crunch and complex flavor?
No.
Why not?
I mean, you'll get the crunch.
Yeah.
But also, again, if you have a deep fryer at your house, don't put a hot dog in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? Sure. Put some chicken in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make wings. Skip the fucking hot dog.
Yeah, true. That's 4th of July. Fucking wings.
Yep.
All right. I don't know what this says, but the method is like putting it in a bag and like putting the bag in boiled water.
Yeah.
What's that method called? It's S-O...
Sous vide?
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah.
No,
So
you don't need a sous vide fucking hot
this
dog.
says get
no.
fit.
You sous vide a steak or a pork roast. You don't sous vide a goddamn Oscar Mayer fucking hot dog.
Shit. That's the maddest I've ever seen you at the internet.
I'm cool.
Probably needs a minute.
I'm cool.
Moving on.
Fine.
Okay. How about this one
Sous vide hot
here?
dog.
This is the one I will do for sure. Just over an open flame.
Yeah.
Like put it on a fucking stick.
Put it on a stick and put it
and
over.
put it on an
Yep.
open flame.
Yep.
Done.
I'm good with that.
I'll eat that all day.
Yep.
And I don't know. And I think because of the char or whatever. And
And it's an experience.
it is an experience. Yeah. You want to catch it on fire.
Right.
You want to see it blow up.
So while we're talking about this, ready?
Yeah.
Would you cook a s'more? Would you sous vide a fucking s'more? No.
I've never sous vide anything. I don't know who Sue is.
She vide.
What's wrong with sous vide?
I don't
Why
know.
are you shoving so much hot dogs in sous vide? We're back, everybody.
Damn it, Sue. You
think,
whore.
you think it's the same Sue that like is so lazy?
Lazy Susan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her. too.
Lazy Susie's V.
Now she needs hot dogs in her V. Sue, get out of my kitchen.
What the fuck, Sue? Stop smoking so much weed. Those don't go there. Oh, goodness. Is that done then?
Yep.
That's all for Weenie Roast. Woo! All right. We are moving on to that time. We almost blew up.
Yeah.
All right. I have 2-ish that come off the top of my head. How many you got?
2. Well, I mean, yeah, 2 that I'm going to talk about.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. So we had this camp up in upstate New York, and there was an island on this camp. Man-made lake. So we would take it was all rowboats. Like no motorboats were allowed. So none of those were allowed. They even
Children.
said on the beach, no motorboating.
No motorboating. No wake zone.
So
All the dads are like, oh, man.
that's the only reason I
That's
came
why
up
I'm
here.
here.
Yeah. Freedom motorboat.
This is America.
So my family would each pitch in like $500 to $1,000, and there were 6 families. So they would get tons and tons of fireworks
My goodness.
from Pennsylvania
Yeah.
or through the internet, and they would tug a boat out to the island and blow up fireworks. Okay? As you do. So all the kids and all the moms and everybody would sit at the beach, and there was probably like 20 cabins on this campsite. So everyone would just join at the beach and watch the fireworks go off. Okay. One year, they go out there, and they're getting like the big mortars that you get at that you see at stadiums, like stadium fireworks shows, or if like the city of Tampa puts out fireworks show. These are the fireworks that we were shooting off.
From Raymond James, like the 50-yard line of Raymond James Stadium.
Yep. We were shooting those fireworks off. So we had the big PVC tubes and everything out there dug into the ground.
Wow.
God.
You guys were legit.
It was intense.
How many licenses and permits did you get?
All of them.
How many fire extinguishers were on deck?
All of them.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And they were all serviced and ready to go?
We call that P. Put it out.
Oh, God, I need more water. No, not for the fire, for me.
Dehydrated pissing on all these fireworks. So,
We would make great firemen, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
We would show up to a fire and we'd be like, hey, that thing's on fire. Somebody should do something.
what are you guys doing?
We got to get the fuck out of here.
Piss on it.
City of Tampa, make us firemen for a day. That'd be so funny.
Grab the drums. Leave the baby.
DadBod Fire Rescue. My house is on fire.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Put it out.
Sounds like a you problem.
Do you have any idea how much money it costs to take this truck out?
My pee's on fire. What do you want from me? I don't call you.
Hey, I was in Susie's V, and now my pee's on fire.
I didn't call you and yell at you, lady. So, well, it was like 6 people that went out to the island, and they're doing the fireworks show, and everything's beautiful, and everybody's ooh and ah and blah blah blah, all the stuff, right? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, one of my uncles loads in the probably intoxicated at the time. Yeah,
Probably, definitely.
yeah, loads the mortar in backwards. So, as if you know what mortars do, when they fire off, they shoot into the sky. Mm-hmm. If the
The tail?
the tail, the flint, no, the
Fuse?
the fuse. So if the fuse is wrapped around it and it's loaded in backwards, it can't fire off into the sky. So what it did is it just went bloop, 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 and just rolled out of the tube.
So gently and gingerly.
Yep. Still on fire. The fuse is still going right into the box of 100 other mortars.
Oh my God.
So now we're watching. Everybody's going, "Whoa, pretty, yeah, yeah!" All of a sudden,
Hooray.
Kapui! All hell breaks loose. You see fireworks coming to the left, coming to the right, coming onto the beach, coming up to the sky,
Coming on our face.
Everything was coming everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep,
Like a
bukkake
bukkake.
fireworks. Yes. And you see all the people that went out there to go light off the fireworks. It was like freaking Nam, right?
Mm-hmm.
People are jumping off the island into the water, screaming like, "Ah! Oh God! Save yourselves!" And everyone's just like, "Oh, this is probably part of the show. This is
This is great.
good.
This is, they're really
They,
intense.
they added some artistry to
really
this.
worth
Yeah,
the money.
Good job.
Yeah.
So needless to say, everything
Run, you fools!
yeah. Everything calms down. There's a mushroom cloud over this island. Like chunks of the island are gone.
There's ash raining down
Yeah,
from
it was.
the sky.
It was like,
It's like Mount Vesuvius.
yes. I was gonna say Silent Hill,
Oh, okay. That too.
like deadly quiet, and there's just ash everywhere. And you're like,
What did we do?
if I only would have heard that air horn.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Zombies are gonna be coming
So-
any second.
So needless to say, they all get back in the one boat that was left.
The one that wasn't sunk.
That wasn't sunk, yeah. And they come back, and nobody was seriously hurt. Like, everyone was burned. Like, their clothes were burnt up.
Yeah.
Fingers were burnt up.
A little
but, like,
singed.
nothing serious. But
Good, thank God.
that was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. It was
Man,
nuts.
oh man.
Crazy.
Yes. Awesome. You want me to go with
Go
one?
for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I'm probably just going to do that one.
Just do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one then. One time, I used to live on 5 acres, and my sister came down with her 2 kids, and my friend from high school, whom I've known since I was 12 years old, he came over, and it was my mom, and it was my mom, and it was my sister, and it was her kids, and it was my friend, and it was me, it was my girlfriend. It turned into kind of a thing, like the most. My parents being in the situation that they were, we didn't entertain a lot.
Right.
We lived in the South.
Right.
We didn't entertain a lot. So it turned into a lot of people. And so my friend and I are like, yo, we got some dollars. Let's go to this fireworks stand and get some legit fireworks. And up until then, we had done sparklers and things like that. Like, we are still in high school at this point. So my friend and I go up, we get the fireworks, and of course, give us the biggest one, because I think we had just turned 16, and I think back then that was the age that you could buy fireworks. So they hadn't upped it to 18 yet.
Yep.
So we were like, we're 16, give us the biggest ones we got. So we got these big fucking mortars, right? the yard that we were on is very unstable, right? There was a lot of divots. And I drove a hatchback at the time. And my friend and I decided we were going to set the mortar tube, light it, and then we popped open the back of the hatchback and we backed up to the mortar tube so that we could. The hatchback had a sunroof, and the idea was we were going to lie down and we could watch the whole thing. So, my car is between me. It's me, the mortar tube, my car, and my friend is in the car, and I have the lighter, and I light it, and I get scared, right? And I run, and I realize that I have to run forward and the mortar tube is in front of me. And rather than backing up and making like a big circle, I just run straight. Well, that knocks over the mortar tube.
No.
Straight at my car. Those it was like a 5-shot tube, and each and single one of them went right under my fuel tank.
No.
And I was like, get the fuck out of the car! And each time it went up, I was like, that's it. That's the one.
Yep.
Somehow, my car did not blow up. Probably because I didn't have any gas. Because I was a cheap teenager with no money. But, like, I could not believe how close we were to blowing up my car.
And he would have been inside of it.
He would have been inside of it, and it would have been in my grandmother's front yard.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. We almost blew up.
Dude, you lucked out.
Yeah.
Hard.
Lucked out hard on that one.
Yep.
Something very similar happened. Fast forward, I now have kids of my own, and I decide that the best course of action is to buy, not the biggest,
Yeah.
and I downgraded to the medium, but at this point I'm living in like a suburb. I'm not living on 5 acres.
Right.
I'm living on half an acre with a neighbor. Like I could reach out and touch my neighbor.
Right.
Okay. This is where I'm at currently. We set up the mortars, right? And we start shooting. Well, I guess a gust of wind or something, one of the mortars shot, and no lie, hit a power line into another power line, knocked out the power. It was at that point where I was like, you know what? We're just going to watch that guy's fireworks. I'm done.
Yeah.
I have not set off fireworks there since because I knocked out a transformer.
Oh.
I don't know. That statute of limitations, I can't be prosecuted for that.
You blew Optimus Prime?
Well, hey, listen. That man, that transformer, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blew Optimus Prime. What can I say?
That's awesome.
I'll admit that. Hey,
Hey, good for you.
wouldn't you if you could?
So I have one more quick story.
All right, go.
And this is just funny because of my buddy's humor about it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of my friends from back home was born with only these fingers. Okay. So
Just the hang 10 fingers?
Thumb and a
What's
pinky.
up, brah?
Yep.
Oh, I'm making fun. I'm sorry.
No. But so watch. What's funny is he was very humorous about it, right?
Good. Good for him.
Like
Cool.
he would walk up and like shake someone's hand and like do this.
Oh,
go-
cool. One of those.
And
The pinky in the palm kind of
so
thing.
I remember we were doing this big 4th of July celebration at my parents' house, and he came over, and we're all blowing off fireworks, and everybody's hammered, right?
Uh-huh.
And he
I'm
goes up.
so glad you said fireworks.
Yeah. He goes up and he like blows off fireworks, and like they all start exploding, right?
Uh-huh.
And he comes running back and he's ah! Like
Yes! That's so fucking brilliant.
because there was a bunch of people that didn't know.
Didn't know.
Yeah. And he's just running with his hand like that, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, call the ambulance!"
Dude, if I was a lack of fingers,
Yeah.
I would do shit like that
yeah.
all the
You
time.
have to mess with
Yeah.
people. So yeah, that's,
I would have theatrical blood in my pocket
Yeah,
at
just-
all times.
ketchup packets.
Oh, God!
Yep.
I would do it at restaurants to see if I could get shit for free. And then right before they gave it to me, I'd be like, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me, your steak ate my fingers.
I've seemed to have misplaced my fingers. Can you help me?
Oh, it's in my soup. Ah! You walk around with the finger.
Yeah, dude. You put the fake finger in somebody else's soup? God, where did I put that? Oh, uh-oh.
Table 2.
Oh, good. All right, so we narrowly avoided that.
Yeah.
But you know, there was that time that we almost blew up.
Everyone needs to be safe out there, man.
So, when you go to blow up fireworks, you always have this inner dialogue in your head, right? You always have this, should I? And I'm talking about, let's talk about for a minute, unsanctioned fireworks, right? Because, the next day after 4th of July, if you're anything like me, you kind of overestimate, and you always have these fireworks left over for about a month. And I remember specifically, I had these, they were straight up cherry bombs.
Yeah.
And each time I was like, should I? Shouldn't I? And I had this struggle, this internal fight with my head, with me and this voice in my head that kept saying, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? And it went a little something like this. So I would have the firework, and I would have it and I'd have the lighter. Should I or shouldn't I?
Do it, pussy.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't like that, but maybe I should do it.
Blow that shit up.
No, we're in a drought right now, and I don't know. It's so loud. Everybody's sleeping. It's Saturday morning.
I don't care. Blow it up.
All right. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm gonna blow it up. Fuck yeah. And then I inevitably blow it up, and I get in a lot of big trouble. So,
Hey, I've been there.
You really have to be careful with the leftovers.
Yep.
One time I forgot that I had leftovers in my garage for like a year. They were destroyed. They were awful. Yep. All right, then.
So wait, real quick. That just reminded me because
Awesome.
one of the first times I went back to New York from Florida, right? I went back to visit my friends for Christmas.
Did you bring them fireworks?
No.
Oh.
I went back because you said leftover fireworks.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So I literally came back. I'd been gone for like a year. So I'm like 22 at this point.
Yeah.
I go back and all my friends meet at my parents' house, right?
Uh-huh.
So there's like 15 people all hanging out, and my parents are like, oh, we're making a big Italian dinner. Everyone come on over.
Yeah.
Brian's back in town. Let's do this, right? So one of my buddies goes, yo, I got a bunch of fireworks.
I like that, buddy. There's always that one
Yeah.
buddy. Whenever somebody comes up to you at a family function real sly and goes, yo,
Yep.
you're about to get into some
Yeah.
shit.
And you're always like, yeah, I'm in.
It's always when the food is being served because
Yep.
everybody's eating and you go up for seconds.
Yep.
That's when it happens. Because
Yep.
then the person that you've been eyeing or that they've been side-eyeing you the whole night,
Yep.
that's when you go up for seconds, you get more lasagna, somebody slides up next to you with like some salad. It's like, yo, that's when it hits.
Yep.
You're like, oh, my man.
Whatever you're saying, I'm in.
I'm in. I don't care what it is.
And so like we had just a huge like snowstorm.
Uh-huh.
And so there's snow fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, dude, let's do this, right? So he runs to his house, grabs all these fireworks, and we just go outside shit-faced and just start lighting off fireworks.
Fuck
right?
yeah. Uh-huh. Always a good combination.
We're like, we light them all off, and we're all like, all giddy. Like,
What is it about
Yeah.
explosions that just like, wee?
yep. Let's go back in and pour some more drinks and have some shots and eat some more food, and, right? All of a sudden,
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
right?
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I got it. It's probably one of my buddies, right?
Yeah.
I answer the
It's
door.
probably Dan with the weed.
Yup. I answer the door and there's 3 cops. Right?
Shit.
And they're like, you guys blowing off some fireworks? Right? It's like, I think it was like the day before Christmas Eve. And I was like, what? I don't know what you're talking
Fireworks,
about.
you say?
I heard them. Right?
I was concerned. I called you.
And here I am. I'm wearing a shirt that says, kiss me, I'm loaded. Okay? And I have...
What? Where do you get these shirts, sir? Ask me about my shamcock. You and I subscribe to a different Sears catalog, dude.
And I have a piece of what's the stuff you hang in the doorways?
Mistletoe.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I have a piece of mistletoe hanging from my belt buckle. Right? Just hanging right over my junk. And this cop, I'm like, hi, officer.
Pointing. It's Christmas.
Gotta do it.
I think technically you have to be under the mistletoe. It's only applies to midgets.
I don't know.
Midget cops.
And so literally his comment to me, he goes, well, I got a phone call about some fireworks. Mm-hmm. I looked up in my calendar, realized it's December. Figured I'd make a ride over here. And I was like, all right, well, it's not us. And he's like, and he sees 30 drunk kids, hammered in my house. He's like, all right, you guys have a good night.
Hey, we have a very special guest.
Oh, we do?
Hang on, let me get him up here. Hello?
Hello,
Yes!
Ethan!
Ethan, we got you!
it's me.
Yes!
What's up, dude?
I'm here.
It is the one and only. Wait. Say the line.
Come on, Tony. We're gonna be late for class.
Fuck
There
yeah!
it is.
There it is! What up, dude?
Nailed it.
Hell
It
yeah.
was me. I did it.
You did it. Bro, we've been trying to get you on for a while now. How are you? Where are you? What are you doing?
I've been good. I was in Boston today, actually.
Nice.
Boston.
Did you park your car by the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Listen, I'm not even gonna attempt to do that accent.
Yeah.
You do the best accent.
Hey, you having a wicked good time, huh?
For real quick, I'm sure that people, our listeners, have a lot of questions. This is our good friend Ethan. He provided some voiceovers a couple of episodes ago, and we kept some of the gems. He's also responsible for the dad jokes that we've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
Although Ethan, I'm glad you're here. I have to apologize. I forgot to read some of your jokes last week.
Ugh.
I know, but it's okay. I got your list,
You
and
suck.
I'm hoping you have some OG jokes for us right now.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I have
yes.
a really good long one.
All right, go.
All right, go.
Just the way Andrew likes it.
Mhm.
All right.
Long and
Okay.
boiled.
All right. Yeah, get ready for like a Brian style, like
Do it.
Lord of the Rings trilogy joke.
Bring it.
All
Do
right.
it.
So heaven is packed, right?
Mhm.
Everyone is like standing outside of the pearly gates, all right, and everyone's just trying to get in. So one of the agents at heaven comes out and he's like, all right, we only can let a few people in right now, and we're going to sort them out. So whoever has the most traumatic deaths are the people that we're going to let in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So he starts going up to all the different people and asking them how they died. So he goes up to this one person and he's like, all right, man, how'd you die? And this guy's like, all right, look, I live on the 16th floor of this apartment building, and I have a suspicion that my wife is cheating on me.
Okay.
So one day I'm heading out to work, and I decide that I'm going to come back 5 minutes later and see what happens. So I leave, come back 5 minutes later, and my wife is half naked. So I'm like, oh my gosh, where is he? I start searching the entire house. I start going crazy. I start like ripping furniture apart, like, where is he? And then I
Hulk
look out on the
style. Rah!
porch. I look out on the porch, and there's this man hanging off of my balcony with his pants down. So I'm like, there he is, right?
Yeah.
So I go out into the back porch and I start stomping his hands, and he falls 16 stories down into bushes. He lives. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go back into the house and I take out the refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
And that's not an easy task. I had to move the refrigerator to the balcony. And then and then I had to force the refrigerator over the railing and shove it down onto the guy. It kills him, but then I have a heart attack from lifting the refrigerator, and then I die.
Okay.
And the guy at heaven is like, that's crazy. You step aside. He goes up to the next person and he's like, all right, man, how'd you die? This guy's like, all right, I live on the 17th floor of this apartment complex, right? And one day I'm out on my balcony, I'm on my treadmill. And as I'm on the treadmill, a hamster gets lodged in one of the wheels of my treadmill. So the treadmill track stops and I go flying.
Uh-huh.
I go flying over the rail of my balcony. My pants get caught onto the side of the railing. My pants get pulled down. And then I start hanging off of the balcony 1 story below me, right?
Uh-huh.
As I'm hanging off of this balcony, this guy comes out and starts stomping on my hands. I fall 16 stories and land in these bushes. And I'm like, okay, I'm alive. Holy crap, what is going on? And then the refrigerator falls on me, and then I die.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And the guy at heaven is like, all right, you stand aside. And then he goes up to the last guy, and he's like,
Keep it together.
all right,
Ethan.
man, how'd you
Keep it
die?
together.
He goes to the last guy, and he's like,
Oh,
he goes to the
no.
last guy, and he's like, all right, man, how'd you die? And this guy's like, so I'm naked in this refrigerator.
Yes. That's good, dude.
Love it.
That was golden.
Oh,
So, dude, how have you been?
glad
Tell
you
us.
enjoyed it.
You got anything cool going on?
I'm just touring colleges right now. So I went to Boston today and yesterday. We toured Boston Conservatory and New England Conservatory.
Nice.
Wow.
Both insane schools. There's like a large list of repertoire that I need to get in, but that's besides the point. The point is, I'm very sad that I missed the last 2 episodes,
Oh,
like the
no.
Father's Day episode and the whatever. I didn't watch the last one. Whatever you guys did.
Science.
Science.
We did science.
Okay.
For science. What did you think about Father's Day? Did you listen to that one?
Oh, it was so good.
It was good, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, man.
I really liked. I think Mason put together that like
He did.
prelude or
Yeah.
whatever it was called.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was dope.
Cool.
There you
Dope
go.
episode.
Mason,
Appreciate
if you're
you, man.
listening, that was a genuine compliment.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, listen, we are just about wrapping up this episode, so we're going to let you go, but it's always good to hear from you. You can call us anytime you want, yeah?
Sounds good, homie.
All right, man.
You're the man, bro.
All right.
All right, bye.
Take care, dude.
We love you, Ethan. Thank you for
What a good
calling.
dude,
Yeah, he's so cool. Dad jokes.
Good.
All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And I have a couple from the list. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. We got this. We got that.
Okay.
All right.
Deal.
How do Americans spend the 4th of July weekend?
How?
Stuck in traffic.
Yeah. That's true.
Does England have a 4th of July?
I don't think so.
Well, yes, they do.
What is it?
And then they have a 3rd of July and a 5th of July as well.
You.
Oh, gosh. I've been taking Viagra for my sunburn. It doesn't cure it, but it keeps the sheets off my legs at night.
Ah, that's good. I like that.
How about the 4th of July is the only time of the year Americans say the day and the month in the correct order.
Oh, yeah.
Not really a joke, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Crowded elevators smell different to midgets.
Yuck.
Oh, God. When I die, I hope I have enough time to point at a complete stranger and whisper, "You did this."
That's good. Now I want to do that.
Yeah,
That's on
dude.
my bucket list.
Fuck
now.
yeah. Oh, goodness.
All right, you ready?
Yes, go.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man. You're so much better at dad jokes than I am.
How do strippers celebrate the 4th of July?
I don't know how.
Well, liberty and just tits for all.
Yes. I'll take it.
I'm going to hell.
Are you?
Straight.
Uh-oh.
Satan, I'll see you soon, buddy.
Okay.
Yep. A kid asked his mom why he's getting his presents on the 4th of July.
Uh-huh.
The mom said, it's cheaper than chemo.
Jesus. Wow.
I hate myself.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. On 4th of July barbecue, a husband looked at his wife and said, "Baby, that booty's getting big.
Oh.
Looks about as big as my barbecue grill." Right?
Yeah.
The wife said, okay. Later that night, he climbs into bed, trying to put on some moves. And she said, hell no. He's like, what? Was it something I said or something I did?
Yeah.
And she said, no, I'm not firing up this big old grill for one little weenie.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah. All right, last one.
Last one. Go.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man.
What's up?
What up?
What's the similarity between George Washington and a hooker?
What is it? Tell me.
They both got wood in their mouth.
They both got wood in that mouth. Hell yeah. What that mouth do?
What that mouth do?
Dude, it's time for our outro.
All
Can you
right.
believe it?
Yep.
Time for the outro. You guys, if you're still hanging out with us an hour and 14, I said this was going to be a short episode. It's
know.
not. Hour and 14 minutes in. Thank you guys so much. You
You guys rock.
We hope you guys have a very happy, a very safe 4th of July. Ethan,
Yep.
we forgot to tell you happy 4th of July.
Everyone keep your fingers in order.
Keep your fingers, keep your toes,
Yep.
keep your wieners.
Yep.
Keep your flaming balls.
Don't fucking sous vide a hot dog or I'll find you.
Just keep everything out of Sue's V. God. I hope I don't regret all of that later.
I thought about that.
Shit.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. Do we have any shout-outs?
I'm going to shout out Sue.
I didn't even gonna say that shit.
Thanks for the V.
Thanks for the wieners.
I'm going to shout out a bunch of my homies from back home.
Yeah, do it.
I had giant 4th of July celebrations with Pete, Norris, Chris Clary, John Clary, my brother Chris. Man, there's so many people that partied with us all the time.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just all the old school crew. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would like to shout out my friend from high school. He probably would be uncomfortable with me saying his name on the internet, but he knows who he is.
Yeah.
I miss you, dude, a lot. I would love to. You just heard that you can just give us a call.
Mm-hmm.
You can call us. It would be awesome.
Anyone can join.
He is witness to some of the stories that I have told you behind the scenes.
Oh, I want
He
to
is
talk to this guy.
Witness.
Yep.
You know those pictures I told you about?
Yep.
He's seen them.
Yep.
With his own eyes.
I
He
wanna-
saw them.
I need to talk to him.
Bro, call us.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on then. That's done. Oh, I would also like to shout out just anybody who goes the extra mile to make 4th of July awesome.
Yep.
Thank you. You're awesome in my eyes.
Shout out to George Washington.
Shout out to George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, all those guys.
Yeah, all you.
Yeah, you guys are okay, I guess.
Yeah.
You make good beer.
Yep.
Shall we get plugged then?
Yeah.
You guys, if you would like to leave a comment and tell us how much better this episode was than any other episode we've done so far, that'd be awesome. You can do so.
Please do.
By just going onto YouTube, typing in DadBodPod, and that will take you to our YouTube page. You can click on any of our videos and leave a comment. And also, make sure to watch some of the shorts. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Please like our videos. Please, 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 please subscribe to the channel. We love waking up and seeing that number get bigger.
Yeah.
Because when you are a member of a Dharmy, you are a member of a family.
Yep.
And all of you are a member of our family.
When you wake up and it's bigger than it was when you fell asleep, it's a good day.
That's always a good day.
It's a good
Hell
day.
yeah.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. You wake up, you see that rise. It's going to be a good day. Fuck yeah. Anybody else you want to shout out?
No, that's
Oh,
it.
no, we're doing plugs. Oh, fuck. If you want to send us an email, you can do so at daddband@gmail.com, and that will give you access to our inbox. I just happen to have some emails here written by people. Are you ready?
Yep.
This first user is called Crane Game. Hey guys, love the podcast. Do you think you will ever put up any video of any kind? Bro, we would love to.
Working on it.
We would. We
Yep.
don't have the technological capacity in which to do anything major right now. But
The more that number goes up, though,
hey, who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, we would love to do a video. If you've got any ideas for videos, please send them in.
Yep.
We've got a couple. I mean, we've got tons of ideas. It's
Right.
more about how would we implement them kind of
Yeah.
thing. This next one is Claire Bear. Hey, DadBod. I've been listening for a while and genuinely enjoy your back and forth. I had it on at work and had to turn the volume down very quickly as Brian enjoys talking about his boners at random times. That's a small price to pay. Dads rise up.
I rise up as much
Oh,
as I can.
I mean, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry if we get you in trouble at work.
Sorry.
If your tiny ears are listening. But we're dads. What you gonna do? Last one. Marking Time says, "Hey there, DadBod. Gotta say the podcast is great. How about a segment on important milestones during childhood?"
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's very good.
First peach fuzz, I guess. First
Yep.
pube.
Yep.
Yeah. First time you jerked off.
Yep.
How confused that was.
I was thinking like walking and talking, but okay.
Well, but I don't remember walking and talking.
You're like, first I'm gonna beat my wiener. First I'm gonna sous vide this.
Oh no! Oh my goodness, those are some awesome emails. Thank you. Maybe we would. Maybe a segment. Sure, that could be fun.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys. You know we love emails. We have one more email. This comes to us from a friend of ours. He's got 3 dad jokes here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dad buying fake Christmas tree. Cashier says, "Are you going to put it up yourself?" Chat says, "Don't be disgusting. I'm going to put it up in the living room."
I love that.
That's a good one, bro.
Yep.
Next one. I've just watched a documentary on marijuana. I think all documents should be watched this way.
I agree.
That's a good one, too.
Yep.
My penis was in the Guinness World Book of Records, but the librarian told me to take it out.
Yep.
Yo,
Like
that was
it.
good.
That's good.
You know who you are, and we appreciate you. Thank you very much. I think that's it. We did
Yeah.
plugs. We did emails.
Yeah.
Bro, this was a good episode.
That was good. That was fun.
You guys, thank you again so much. One more time, have a safe 4th of July. We are taking the next week off. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Back
We will
stronger
miss
than
you.
ever. We will miss you.
Yep.
But we will come back recharged.
Oh, yeah.
You got anything left to say about 4th of July?
Nope, just one thing.
What's that?
Dads rise up.
See you Monday at 5. Bye.
Bye.